Hey everybody, how is everyone doing this beautiful Monday afternoon? It's 3:12 p.m. here in Nairobi, Kenya. It's been a while. It's been, I think, a week plus since I came on live here. Life happened. Life happened. I made a commitment to come live on here every day of the week, but yeah, I guess I broke that commitment because the whole of last week, and I think partly um, previous week, I haven't come on live here because Great Lock-in was happening. I was trying to set up the Great Lock-in community. I think the last time I was live, I shared with you guys about the Great Lock-in and what I was thinking about and how I was thinking about starting this Great Lock-in community. Eliana, hi. Thank you so much for joining. If you are joining for the first time on this live, you're probably seeing this face for the first time. My name is Anne and I am in Kenya, Nairobi, and I've been coming on live here until last week when I didn't make it to come on live here. Yay, yay. Hello, ATGGCTTAGACT. What is that name? What is that name? How do I call you? ATGGCTTA. I can't pronounce that. What is it? Nice to have you here, Liana. How are you doing and where are you watching from? Yes, so today I am here to update you guys on the Great Lock-in Challenge. I don't know how many of you have heard of this Great Lock-in Challenge that has been trending everywhere and all over the place. Oh, good. I am good, Eliana. I am doing well. I am doing fine. The weather is great. The weather is beautiful. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I just don't know what to call you or how to call you because your name is a very long letters. Michael Kondove, hi. How are you doing? Thank you guys for liking this live, for tapping the screen. River Bounty Outdoors. Please take the hat off. Sure. I don't mind. I just thought it looked good with my outfit, so that's why I have it on. But my hair is currently short. This is what it looks like. Um, 10 people watching. Yes, 11 people now. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Yes, I cut my hair. I cut my hair when I was in the village. That was in August. Well, I trimmed it. I've been having short hair, I think, now for over 3 years, but I trimmed it to this length in August. Wow, you look cool. Thank you, thank you. Sorry, can you follow me, please? Oh, sure. Maybe after this live. So today I just wanted to update you guys on the Great Lock-in Challenge, which I talked about the last time I was on here. That was a week plus ago. And I was talking about how I made a post on TikTok and called people to come and lock in with me because I'd seen that trending on TikTok and I was like, let me try something like that here in Kenya. I mean, most people were talking about it were not necessarily Kenyan. Anyway, so I made a post and I said, you know what, I'd like to lock in this last quarter of the year, and I need some accountability. So I made a post and the post went viral. And I got hundreds, if not 1,000 of requests. We formed the community. Sadly, I wasn't able to take in 1,000 people. I still have a couple of DMs that I need to respond to, but we formed the community. The time here is 3:16 p.m. Nandrini, yes, it's 3:16 p.m. Anyway, so we formed the community, and so we started the lock-in journey on 1st of September, which was last week on Monday. And my goodness, things turned out better, so to speak, than I expected. And it's been a ride so far. It's crazy to say a ride after 1 week, right? I come from Indonesia. Where do you come from? I am in Kenya, Nandrin. I am in Kenya. How is Indonesia? And what is the time there? Guspina. Guspina, am I pronouncing your name right? Hi. So the whole of last week, I was setting up the community, trying to set up system because 500 people is a lot of people. Initially, I needed 10 people, but I got 500 people in the WhatsApp community, which is more than I expected. Thank you, thank you. So I've been trying to set up the community, get things running. We had our first virtual meeting with the whole community on Monday morning, a time like, not a time like this, but a day like this last week. We had already met virtually and got to know each other, see each other, and it was very interesting. Here at 8:17 p.m. Wow, you guys are ahead of us with how many hours? Because it's 3:17 now p.m. here in Kenya, and it's 8:17 p.m. in Indonesia. I don't know, somebody help me with that math. What's the time difference? Remember, guys, to like the live as we join in. Also, just say hi and give this live a thumbs up, and let me know where you're watching from. Like Nandrini is watching from Indonesia. Where are you watching from? And what are you up to this Monday morning before I fill you guys in on what I've been up to the past 1 week or so. So let me know what you're up to. If it's PM like it is in Indonesia, are you guys having dinner, preparing dinner? What's up? You are gorgeous if you want to marry him. Eti GGCTTA Gatsa. How do you say that? Please help me before I can accept your marriage proposal. How do you say your name? I need to know who is asking me for a hand in marriage. So please let me know how, if you have another name, that would be great. I was just scrolling through the YouTube homepage and I found you are live. I immediately joined in. It seemed like fun chatting with you. You're very welcome, Nandrine. You're very welcome. I do this as often as I can, and I just connect with my community. We chat, we laugh, we make fun, and yeah, basically just a catch up. Sometimes I come during the day, sometimes I come at night, sometimes I'm cooking in my kitchen, and sometimes it's just a sit down like today. So we do all sorts of things here. So feel very welcome. Like today, I just want you guys to catch up. I want to catch up with you guys, but also to catch you guys up on what has been happening since the last time I was live, because I feel like I need to update you guys. I feel like it's burning within me to say something about the lock-in challenge. Oh, somebody's trying to open up the gate. Let me see. I think we'll figure it out. My name is a genetic code. Okay, Mark. Genetic code. What code is that? What genetic is that? What are you? I put up a poll. It's a question tag I put up there. Okay, Mark, nice to meet you. So I started this community, like I was saying, biosynthesis. 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 I just know photosynthesis. I don't know biosynthesis. What is biosynthesis? Uh, so like I was saying, the community started on Monday last week. We had our virtual meeting, which was good. We have everybody from everywhere you can think of, from Kenya, from Uganda, Tanzania, South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana. We have Asia, we have US. It's basically everyone, which is interesting because I never expected I'd meet this many people. by just making a TikTok video that all these people would respond to. So it's been really interesting. You have really a special face. I like very much. Sorry. My face is special. I don't know. Thank you though. So we did start the lock-in. Do you guys know what lock-in is about? Maybe that should be a question here instead of the one I've put up. Let me just put up that question. Um, tag. Uh, done. Done. Mark, where are you from? You guys can see my question tag. I hope so. I hope you can see it. If you can see it, feel free to answer. Have you guys heard about the Great Locking Challenge? Do you know the Great Locking Challenge is about? What is that question that I've written though? The, um, oh, Mark. Let me first put up this question so that I can see what you're writing. Oh, not my power running out. I need to get my charger. I need to get my charger. I think this is a better question than the one I put up earlier. Hang on, guys. Let me grab my charger. Oh, we did get there. Okay, we gotta move a bit so that I get closer to my charger. Maybe even closer because my socket is it's not that. Oh my goodness, is it gonna be possible? Hang on, let me just disconnect this. But why didn't I charge my phone though? Okay, let's figure this out first. Let's figure this out. I don't know if it's gonna fit on this tripod if I connect the charger. This is no good. You pardon me, guys. Let me just sort this out so that my phone doesn't die on me. Okay, let's see if I can connect it back to the charger, and then we see if it's charging. Is it? Not yet. Not yet. Hang on. Okay. Bye. Bye, Mark. Is it charging? No. Just 1 second, guys. Give me. This charger sometime. Not now. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. It is charging now. We can continue. Oh, the setup has been the lighting. I don't know, changed a bit, but I guess you guys can still see me, right? Yeah, you can still see me. So let's continue. Maybe just bring it a little low. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, we are good. I'm 39, 185, 92, well educated. Okay. Germany, I'm sorry, bye. I'm sorry, bye, honey. Okay. Bye, Mark. So the great lock-in basically is about locking in on your goals, habits, and personal growth for a set period of time. The idea is to commit daily, whether it's fitness, discipline, content creation, prayer, or any personal goal, and stay accountable. That's what the great lock-in is about. Did you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Am I audible? I hope so, because yeah, my internet is blinking because I've tried to stretch that cable to get to this phone. So I'm hoping I've not tampered with my internet. Anyway, so that's what the great lock-in is about. Let me read it again. It's about locking in on your goals, habits, and personal growth for a set period of time. The idea is to commit daily, whether it's fitness, discipline, content creation, prayer, or personal goal, and stay accountable. At its core, it's about discipline, showing up every day, even when motivation fades, consistency, building routine that stick, then growth, tracking progress, learning from challenges, and celebrating wins, then community, engaging each other and sharing the journey. So that's what the Great Lock-in is about. I don't know if you guys have heard about it. Have you guys heard about the Great Lock-in Challenge, which started on 1st of September and it goes on until 31st of December? So it's a 4-month lock-in challenge, and I personally am locking in. I'm locking in with the community that I created. So we are all locking in, and we just finished our first week. Of course, it's first week of September that ended yesterday. So we just did our first week review yesterday and Saturday, and basically we were looking at what progress we've made, what challenges we've faced, and how the first week generally has been for us, who are locking in. And it's been interesting for sure. For me, I've had a really nice past 1 week. It started off busy because I was helping up setting the community. We had our first virtual meeting on Monday, and then the following day, and so on and so forth. We just setting up the community and have it running. So it's been personally a busy week, but a fulfilling week nonetheless. So I was able to set up my month. I was able to set up my content and LinkedIn content for the whole month, which is something that I've wanted to do, but I've never done it. For some reason, I've never been able to uh, set up my content for the whole month, especially for LinkedIn. I normally just pop in and post here and there, and I really want to grow my online presence in all or most of the social media platforms that I'm in. And one of those platforms is LinkedIn. And so I needed to just come up with my content strategy, content plan, content calendar, and schedule everything, which was a big win for me last week. I was able to schedule everything for the whole of September for my LinkedIn. I am able to go live on TikTok once a week. I just finished my second week live on TikTok before I came on here. Like I finished at a few minutes to 3, and that's a very big win because I did TikTok live, I don't know, 3 years ago, and the first live after a long time was last week. The second live was today, which went really good, went really well, because most of the community member found me on TikTok. So it was really nice to just um, get back to TikTok live. I intend to do that every week until we finish this lock-in challenge. I'm also doing content on my TikTok every day to just do the countdown. You know those countdown that people do, like day 1 out of day 125, day 2 out of day 125, day 3, day 4, so on and so forth. I am doing that every single day until we finish this lock-in challenge. So my goal basically it's been growing my social media presence, and I have a target for each of these platforms. I have a target for YouTube, I have a target for TikTok, I have a target for LinkedIn, and I have a target for Instagram. Those are the major platforms I'm in. So my goal here is to get monetized. I'm not close to getting monetized, but I have made some progress since I started coming on live and doing lives. I've made a lot of progress, which is a very good thing. So my goal is to get monetized by the end of this year. I'm already at 200 and something watch hour. There's such a long way to go, but it's on my goal and I will achieve it. So that's my goal for this YouTube channel, and also to just keep the live going on, building this community and engaging with this community as much as I can, creating content, long form content. I've been posting shorts, which is nice, but I also want to post long form videos besides the live. So I'm doing a few of these things here and there just to grow the channel and also to just help me achieve my goal. My other goal on that other platform, the TikTok, um, is to grow my lives, want to learn how those lives work, because there's a way they work, which I am still new to, so I'm still learning my way around them. But I think I'm doing okay so far. So I need to learn how the lives work, but also I hope to grow my um, presence more there. And I have a target, a goal to hit by the end of this year, which is to get to like 50 followers, 50K followers. I'm already at 5,000 followers. So I'm hoping to, there's so much to be done. There's a lot to be done on there, but it's one of my lock-in goal and I'm locking in on that. So yeah, you guys, let me see. Let me see. So that's my number one goal, grow my social media platform. And I am showing up every day on my social media platform, even when I don't feel motivated. Because sometimes I don't feel motivated to create content. Sometimes I don't feel motivated to show my face on anything, but I'm remaining disciplined, which is showing up even when you don't feel like it. I am building consistency, a routine that sticks, and that will help me achieve my goals. And growth, I'm tracking my progress every single week. I'm learning from my analytics, I'm learning from my challenges, I'm learning and celebrating every small win. Encouraging each other. The community is a good space to encourage each other, to share the wins and progress. So working on this a lot. My other goal for the lock-in challenges, you guys, have you heard about the Great Lock-in Challenge? Have you guys heard about it? Before I continue rambling on and on and on and on, no. Have you guys heard about the Great Lock-in Challenge? And if not, what do you think about it? So far, just, I don't know, spent 5 or 10 minutes talking about it. What do you guys think about the Great Lock-in Challenge? If you've heard about it, are you locking in on anything, whatsoever, anything? I'd love to hear what you're locking in on. If you are locking in on anything, please share. If you are hearing it for the first time, let me know what you think about it as well in the chat. And if you are just like, okay, say hi on the chats. Everybody is welcome. Everyone is welcome. Thank you guys for liking the live. Please give it a thumbs up. Very important. Thumbs up is such a big boost for these lives. Tapping the screen is another boost for my lives. It's just help the live go out to many people as possible. I also intend on this locking challenge to read a couple of books, 5 books, and we already have a reading group that we've picked a book that we are focusing on this month, and we need to review it next week. So that's a good thing. I stopped reading, I don't know, 2 years ago or something like that. And I've been saying, I need to start reading again. I need to pick a book. I need to do some reading. But for some reason, I didn't not pick a book. I did not read. But this community had just pushed me to just read something, because we we have a book to read. We have a review to do next week. So you gotta read it, and look out for that review. So that's a good thing. I am reading. We are reading this Slight Edge. It's called Slight Edge. Oh, I forgot the name of the author. That's not a good thing. So we are reading Slight Edge. I forgot the name of the author. Blessed Love and More Life, Health and Strength. Thank you, Roger. What's up? How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. And also I'm reading The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho or Coelho. So that's my second book that I'm reading this month. I'm so excited. I haven't read much into these books. It just started last week. I can't really talk much about the books, but it's a good start. It's a good start, and I have like I have like what is it called? An Excel sheet where I fill up everything, the book I'm reading, because I'm supposed to read 5 books by the end of this year. So I'm already reading 2 as we speak. So I have the title of the books, the author, how many pages the books, how many pages the book has. When did I start reading the book, and when I'll finish the book, I'll write the date of finishing the book. Then there's a section where I write notes, some ideas that I come across while reading the books, and just make a few notes here and there. So that's basically how I've structured my reading, and I really hope that I will keep at it. The good thing is that we have the community, we have the book reading club. So if you don't read, you are, I don't know, they'll remove me from the group. Because we need to all contribute when we go for our review. So you can't contribute if you not read anything. Let me breathe a little. Let me breathe a little, catch my breath. Oh, so yeah, I said my goals are grow my social media platforms, which is LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. The second goal is to read 5 books by the end of this lock-in, which is December. Hi, Gokhan Zigli. Hi, what's up? And another of my goals, let me look at my goals here. Overview of my goals. I need to renew my passport. Yeah, I need to do that. I need to renew my passport and travel. Yeah. So those are some of the goals that I'm locking in on this lock-in season, which is September to December. Where are you living? I'm living in Kenya. I am in Kenya, Nairobi. Thank you for liking the live, guys. Please like the live if you haven't. Like the live. If you have, thank you so much. So those are some of the goals that I'm locking in on. And last week was amazing. I was able to do, I'm also locking in on my fitness. I have a marathon that I need to run on October 26th. I am running a marathon October 26th. So I'm locking in on my training, I'm locking in on my workout, I'm locking in on my diet, I'm locking in on basically anything that will help me run that half marathon. For the first time, I'm doing half marathon, and I am preparing and training as much as I can, getting mentally ready and physically ready. So I'm locking in on my workout, I'm locking in on my diet, I'm locking in on my training, and I have my workout today at 6 p.m. So that's some of the things that I am really locking in on. So last week I was able to resume my walks. I do evening walks, especially when I don't make it to go to the gym, or rather my workout, because it's not really like a gym, but it's a good place that we work out in. So I was able to do my walks this last week. I was able to resume that. I'd taken a break because I was fasting the end of August. I was fasting for 3 days. So after the fast, I took a break to recover. Then I resumed my walks in the course of last week. Amazing. I am happy I'm able to do that. And then I am starting my workout today. So we work out thrice a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I'm resuming the workout today after taking a month long break because I didn't go the whole of August. Of course, we took a break as a workout team, but we have also traveled, so I wasn't able to do the workout. So I'm resuming today my workout, and I hope to keep it going until the end of the year. I was able to do my morning run on Saturday, which was a good thing. I'm hoping to keep it going until we go for the half marathon coming up in October. So yeah, basically those are the things that I was able to do last week. I'm hoping this week though that I will be consistent with my workout, that I will focus on a project I'm working with. I don't know. I need God to just get this project on the road, get it going. I am hoping to focus on my content strategy for TikTok and Instagram. That's what I need to work on. I've finished my LinkedIn. So, yep. I've been yapping for a very long time. Please say hi as you join in. I should probably get some water to drink. Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? Is my is my live? Am I live? Or I've gone offline and I don't know because I don't know, my internet is blinking a lot. So I don't know if I am audible, if you guys can see me, but I can see you guys. So I hope we are able to you are able to hear me and see me. Yes, yes. Thank you, Roger. Thank you for confirming that. I was wondering, okay, maybe I am not that audible or my internet is just fluctuating. Yes, so have you guys heard about the Great Locking Challenge that I've been talking about for the last 30 minutes? Have you guys heard about it? Have you guys heard about it? Oh, have you guys heard about it? Or are you just hearing it for the first time here and now? Have you guys heard about the Great Locking Challenge? Yes, no? Yes, no? Anyone who heard about Great Locking Challenge? Anyone who is locking in on anything? You going like, this is it, this last quarter is it, I am gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna achieve that, I'm gonna go for that, I'm gonna pursue this, I'm gonna pursue that, I need to get this before the year ends. Is any of you doing that this last quarter of the year? Or no, you've not heard about it? I'm boiling, cooking some food, so I won't be texting much. Okay, Roger, please pay attention to what you're cooking. No problem. Super. Hello, Super. How are you doing? I didn't think you'd join, but you're welcome. You're welcome to this live. Yeah, we are just talking about um, have you heard about the Great Locking Challenge? The last time I was on live, I talked about this Great Locking thing, and I was talking about that video I made on what is it called? That video I made on TikTok. Greetings to Super. How is Swedish Mountain? How are you guys doing up there? Yeah, so today is just basically I'm doing like an update of everything that has happened in the last 1 week that I haven't been on here, and seeing if we have people here who are locking in, who are showing up every day, or even showing up every day, building routine, tracking progress, and celebrating their wins, whether small or big, in regards to their goals, if at all they have a goal they are working on in this last quarter of the year. So that's what we are talking about. And yeah, I need to also get ready to go for my workout, but I still have some time. Should be leaving at 5. Yeah, you can answer that question. If you have heard about the Great Locking Challenge, yes, feel free to answer. If you are just hearing it for the first time and you're wondering what on earth is Anne talking about, what is this locking in about? What are we locking in on, and why are we locking in? Like, give us more details. I think I've given you guys a lot of details about this lock-in thing. And yeah, I think you guys are now aware about the great lock-in. So yeah, I was just asking whether you are um, going after something, a goal, a dream, I don't know, you're doing something that you are really working on and hoping to achieve before the year ends or by the time the year ends. Uh, you can share if you are doing that. If you are not doing that, it's still fine, you know, there's no pressure, there's no something like that. So it's okay. Yeah. Okay, I think you guys haven't heard about the lock-in challenge. I want to assume that. Or either you heard about it, but yeah, it's just like, no, I don't feel like sharing. So the key lessons that I've learned so far since I started locking in last week is that sometimes you will need to show up even when you don't feel like, and sometimes you need to stay focused. I mean, I've had to download some app blockers um, and try them out. I've never done that before, but I knew that I needed to limit my time on some social media platforms. So for me, it meant that I try out this app blockers. Someone suggested uh, some apps in our community, and I was like, oh, okay, you mean this is what I've been needing all this while? So I downloaded one, I tried it. I didn't like it, or rather, it didn't do what I thought it would do. Then I tried another one, which I am also not happy with, but it's helping me just reduce doom scrolling, which I do sometimes a lot. I do that a lot, especially on TikTok. So I was just trying to manage my time on social media. So it helps me stay focused, you know, to just put my mind on what I need to do that day or that time and lock away all distractions. And for me, distraction is social media. I don't know what is your distraction, but I know myself that when I get on my phone, on this phone, and I start watching clips and videos, I lose track of time. Yeah. So I needed to just know I wake up in the morning and I don't start with social media, because every day I'd wake up, the first thing I'd reach for is my phone, sometimes to switch off the alarm. But once I do that, then the next thing is to get to social media, and I do that while still in bed. And I did just like that because sometimes just not a good way to it's not a good way to start my day. So I needed to just block out that. So my time start I my social media time start at 9, you know. So before 9 I can do whatever I want. Do my devotion, read my Bible, listen to my daily reading Bible app, or listen to music, or just sit down and meditate and just plan my day, you know. So I start getting on WhatsApp and whatnot at around 9, and then I lock it. 10 is sleep time. I don't scroll on social media past 10. So by 10, at 10 rather, it blocks me off social media. So then now I start reading. I'd pick the books that I said I'm reading, and I read a chapter or a few pages, then I just find myself falling asleep. So it has helped me to transition also to my sleep really smoothly, because sometimes I'd just scroll for hours even before falling asleep. I'd even sleep at midnight because I've been spending 2 hours watching stories and listening to people, I don't know, give their story of what happened there and here. So that's for me has been really helpful. Also, just to make sure that I get good sleep and sleep enough. You know, it's not been easy, for sure, for sure, for sure. It's not easy, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes it calls for some of those things, so just trying to manage that. Yeah, so that's for me is what focus looks like. That's for me is what self-discipline looks like. um that's what consistency looks like for me, that I show up every day even when I don't feel like getting on live, even when I don't feel like creating content, because I know one of my goals is to grow my social media platform. So I just have to forget about not feeling like it sometime, and do what needs to be done. And show up every day, show up every morning, show up every afternoon, show up every single day for my walks, show up every day for my training, show up every day for my workout, and make sure that I um, eat right, because part of the training is eating right. Yeah, on that note, I need to actually eat because I have my workout in the next 2 hours. I go to workout at 5, but we start at 6 to 7. So I at least try eat something to hold my stomach before I go to workout, an hour or 2 hours before that. Um, yeah, so that's how I'm looking in. I don't know about you guys. You have not shared whether you've heard about the lock-in challenge, whether you're taking part in the challenge, whether you don't care what that is about, you know. So I don't know what is going on your side. Please don't overeat before workout. Have a big dinner afterwards. Yeah, thank you. I do not normally overeat. I eat a banana or a snack. Most likely it's a banana or some smokies. Yeah, that's really what I eat. I don't eat like anything heavy, because that is normally after workout. Thank you though. Yep. So you guys have anything to add, to say, to comment, to, yeah, like the floor is opened for 1-2 minutes before we call it a day. It's 4:01 p.m. here in Nairobi. And yeah, it's that time of the day where we call it a day. I just had a big lunch, but there's no workout inside for me. Only a proper nap. Okay, I think napping is also good. It's a good way to just let your body rest, and especially after a big lunch like that, let your body just rest and do its work. Let the body digest the big lunch. So I think that's fine. Yeah, that's also okay. Maybe you should work out before lunch. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Okay, you guys are fine. You don't have any question, anything to add, to minus, to divide, to multiply, and I also don't have anything to add. I think I've said all I needed or I wanted to say about our topic for today. Thank you guys so much for joining, for hanging out with me, for liking the live, you know, for being here. I will hopefully, hopefully see you guys um, in the course of this week. If not tomorrow, then the day after tomorrow. If tomorrow, I will see you. We'll definitely see each other. I am here to stay. Yeah, we are locking in, we are locking in, we are locking in until the very end of the year. So stay put, stay put. Um, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good evening, have a good afternoon, have a good night, wherever you are. And start up. What? Have a lovely evening. Oh, you too. Super. Have a lovely evening too.